The 2023 MotoGP season opener just finished, and we're excited to share with you what we learned. Let's get on board. Jury's still out on sprint races. Sprint races are a new addition to MotoGP's format and are worth a maximum of 12 points. The first sprint race at the Algarve track was a fun and action-packed contest. However, it's still too early to tell how valuable the sprint race will be to a Grand Prix weekend. MotoGP riders' aggression levels needs policing. Some riders have expressed concern over the high levels of aggression in the sprint race. There have already been several incidents that resulted in penalties and injuries. While some riders believe the risk level in the sprint race is similar to the main Grand Prix, others warn that a big accident is only a matter of time. New weekend format is pressure for riders. The addition of the sprint race has led to a reorganization of the entire Grand Prix weekend format. Some riders feel that the new schedule is mentally draining, with qualifying on Saturday morning followed by fan and media commitments prior to the sprint race. There have already been several incidents and injuries during the new format, including a violent crash by Pol Espargaro during pre-qualifying practice. Aprilia's improvement. Aprilia had an impressive 2022 season. After the sprint, Aleix Espargaro and Maverick Vinales made a statement that they can challenge Ducati. In the Grand Prix, Vinales pursued Bagnaya relentlessly, but the Ducati rider ultimately won. The 2023 RSGP is a little bit better in every area, and Aprilia looks like the best match to challenge Ducati for the title this season. Yamaha woes continues. Yamaha had a difficult pre-season. Fabio Quartararo began 2023 with no points in the sprint and a lowly 8th place finish in the Grand Prix. Quartararo felt he was on the limit even after Friday. Yamaha's rear grip problems seem to persist. Franco Morbidelli finished last of the classified runners in the Grand Prix. Quartararo said, "We have no solution right now. You can come back, you are close, but you cannot prepare an overtake." Hope for KTM. KTM had problems with drive grip during winter testing. Jack Miller ended day one of the race weekend fastest of all with a new lap record. Miller was 4th in the sprint race and 7th in the Grand Prix, while Brad Binder was 6th. KTM focused on fine-tuning what they already have, and it seems to have helped. Dorna's fan engagement should be condemned. Sprint races were introduced to drive new interest in MotoGP, and it seems to have worked. The total weekend crowd for the 2023 Portuguese GP was 123,608 compared to 75,900 in 2022, with the Saturday crowd nearly doubling. Dorna is trying to engage fans more, even if some of its ideas are copy and pasted from Formula One. The hero walk in the paddock was packed out with fans waiting for pictures and autographs, and the riders all duly obliged. Bagnaya a changed man. Francesco Bagnaya's 2022 title challenge was messy due to his own mistakes. Former teammate Jack Miller commented on Bagnaya's improved riding, stating that he looked like a changed man during testing. Bagnaya's performance during the Portugal Grand Prix showed that Miller was correct in his assessment. Despite facing challenges in both of his race wins in Portugal, Bagnaya performed well and did not make any mistakes. Bagnaya admits that he faced some issues with his tires towards the end of the Grand Prix, but he was able to handle the situation without making any mistakes. Bagnaya feels better suited to the GP23 than the GP22, which he won the title on. Bagnaya is considered a favorite to win the championship this year, and he has done nothing to quash those expectations so far. Bagnaya is currently 12 points ahead in the standings after his sprint race win in Portugal. He will head to Argentina with a solid platform to build on. Misfortunate Marquez. Marquez surprised everyone with a shock pole position in MotoGP, riding his difficult Honda bike. He converted the hype into a sprint race podium with a brilliant double overtake on Oliveira and Jack Miller. However, on Sunday, Marquez's aggressive riding led to a crash in lap 1, where he ran wide at turn 3 and collided with Oliveira and Jorge Martin, breaking his toe and fracturing his hand. Marquez's crash was a mistake, and it proved that his unearthly talents will only go so far while the bike is uncompetitive. Marquez acknowledged his mistake and explained that a massive lock on the front tire created the situation that led to the crash. The state of the 2023 Honda put Marquez in a difficult position, as the next best rider on the grid was in 14th position, and after Marquez's retirement, it was in 10th place. While Marquez has given up on complaining about the bike and focused on working with what he's got, Honda needs to improve quickly. That's it for our latest MotoGP news update. We hope you found this information informative and entertaining. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more updates on racing.